My name is Keremi, the principal Chinga Boys. When we started this issue of drug awareness, we had encountered very many drug abuse cases in our school. We used to have very many students who are caught either drunk or carrying some of these drugs in school, and most of them were being sent away. And therefore, we decided to do something to mitigate that. We decided to have awareness both for students and even the society, because we realized that some of the students are being influenced, others being cheated that when they take drugs, they are able to concentrate and they can be able to do well. And therefore, as the principals in this area, ask them to do something to ensure that students are aware of the effects of drugs, not just what they get from their peers. Let them get it from the right people. And therefore, we are involving Nakanda and even people from Ministry of Health who can be able to tell them from a point of information what is happening when people take drugs. And it is of concern that most of the students in high school, most of them are very good. They are not even involved in these drugs. And mainly it's because of the stringent measures that are put in our schools. But when they get out of school and go to the other colleges, the universities, where there are no rules restricting them, don't do this, don't do that, then they end up getting into these drugs. And we have seen many who left school very good, very responsible, with a lot of hopes, but after a short time, you find there are people who cannot help themselves. They have been seriously affected by drugs, and they are not even able to go through college life, and then drop out and become useless. And these are people who many people have very high hopes on, and therefore that's why we are saying let people know that drugs are banned, and let anybody who is found trending in drugs with the students be dealt with seriously, because they are affecting a generation.
Yeah. And finally, you as the administrators, of course, you speak to your fellow principals. Would you say since the campaign started that the number of students exhibiting the signs of the usage of drugs and alcohol has gradually dropped with the behaviors that the students are exhibiting around schools?
If I talk about our school, the number that is using drugs, or we are dealing with nowadays, is very small, a very small number. And all is we say it's because of the efforts we have done with the Amani Club, because students now are aware. And being the chairman of Kesha in Nyeri South, we also took advantage of that and invited many other schools so that they can join us. And I want to thank them because they have come in numbers, and I'm sure they are going to take this message back to their schools, and we are going to see a great change in our schools.
Perfect.
Thank you.